Well,
Yes.
you are a big sports guy. You even have your podcast called Ozone.
Yeah.
And, you know, so because of all of that, and you play a retired football player on Ballers, who's your favorite football team?
The Raiders.
The Raiders.
I love how passionate you are about it. Now, you're also a part of a very interesting fantasy football league, right?
Yes.
Tell me about
Fantasy football, man.
Yes. And you know what? I'm more of a baseball head, but my friends were in this league, and it's kind of like a celebrity league, if you will.
Okay, like
and,
who?
And Jesse Williams is in it.
Wow.
John Legend is in it.
Wow.
Jonathan Sadowski's in it. Boy, there's a bunch of recognizable guys are in it.
Colin Kaepernick of the 49ers is still continuing his protest of not standing up during the national anthem.
Right.
What is your opinion on that?
Well, you know what? I think that realistically, the only way that it's going to be effective is if he continues it. The only thing that I wonder is I see a lot of different protests, and I think as a country we have a lot to work on. I am, you know, thank you. But as a black man and as somebody who travels the world, I also get to see what we do well. And one thing that we can do well is adjust. And the right that he has to protest is his right, and I support him in that. Now, my thing is that in his protest, I think you need a specific demand. Because otherwise, when does the protest end?
Exactly.
At which point do you say, okay, I'll stand for the anthem again?
Right.
Is it when the law changes?
Right.
Is it when there's zero people being killed by the police? What actually is the end point so that you can say, okay, this protest was successful, and you know now here's the result.
Yeah.
And maybe just us even having this conversation is the
result
success.
he wants.
Right, exactly.
And I can't be mad at that at all.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Okay, well, if you were an NFL player, would you bend the knee as well?
You know what? I think that if I was on the squad and we had a clear plan of action and we were organized, yeah, I could roll.
Okay.
You see, I don't know if you guys know this, he's got the #1 selling jersey right now in the NFL.
Yes. Wow.
He's got tons of support. There's a lot of veterans who support him. Yeah, there's a lot of people who are very angry at him, but I also think the media didn't do a good job of
Showcasing both sides.
Of actually showcasing his whole quote.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because he didn't just, they cut the clip. He didn't just say that little bit in the clip. He talked extensively about, he was very articulate and spoke extensively about his stance and about the presidential candidates and the whole nine.
Right.
And I think all of that needs to be addressed, not just because the way that it got spun was, there's a backup quarterback who just got paid and now is on a knee. They made him look disrespectful. I don't think that was his point. I haven't talked to the brother, but I don't think his point was to disrespect the flag. Because I was a baseball player and I loved the national anthem. I loved it. Like that's when it's time to get busy. That's
Isn't
when
it
you
funny?
focus
They
up.
didn't
You know
even
what I mean?
know. He's been sitting for a long time.
He's been doing it. Yeah. I think it was 3 or 4 weeks. He's been doing it.
Yeah.
And finally somebody was like, "Hey, what's up with Colin?"
No, they were being nosy.
Take Colin on 4. You know what I mean? He's probably sitting there like, "Man, what's taking so long?"
Yeah.
You know what I like about Ballers is that you guys have all of the latest NFL players.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, that's why I really watch it. 'Cause I'm looking for the men.
This one.
You watched that scene?
Yeah, I
That's why
saw
you
it
watching
too.
up.
I was like,
saw that, didn't
yeah,
you?
let me
See
give
that?
you this
Oh.
number right quick. All right. Give you this number.
Like that
Lonnie, okay?
This is why I did the show. This is the real.
Now tell me, how do you guys get those NFL players to come on? Because, usually they're not like that.
You know what? We shoot in Miami in the winter.
Oh.
And
That's not bad.
I think I can end the sentence there.
Okay, that's why.
It's a great place to be. I think that, in my opinion, I think that the guys live a life that a lot of people like romanticize and fantasize and speculate about. And our show gives a little bit of a glimpse into potentially what it's really like. So those guys want to be participants in that, you know what I mean, and representing themselves. And I tell you the other thing, realistically, the only football players most people know are the quarterbacks.
Yeah, that's true.
They have those rules where you have to wear your helmet nonstop when you're actually on the field. And the cameraman never catches the non-star quarterback.
Yeah.
And a lot of guys, it is their moment. And you know what? You're tuning in to see ball players.
That's
and they're
true.
there.